Hey all, hope you all are good. Welcome to my channel, Sri World of Coding. So, this is the second video of my SQL playlist where I will be solving Leetcode problems. So, let's begin. So, this question is ID 1873 calculate special bonus. So, we have a table employee which has the following schema. So, and we have to write a SQL query to calculate the bonus of each employee. The bonus with a condition the bonus of employees is 100% of the salary if the ID of the employee is an odd number and the employee name does not start with the character M. Else the bonus of employee is 0. So, of the following table, 3, 7 and 9 are the odd employee ID and those employee will get the bonus whose name does not start with M. So finally Adilin and Canon will get the bonus and they are eligible for it. For rest of them, they have zero bonus. So let's write the SQL statement. Output table have columns employee ID and bonus. So we will write the case statement when uh, employee ID modulo 2 equal to 0. So if the employee ID is divisible by 2, then the bonus will be 0. Then 0 bonus will be there. When employee ID modulo 2 is not equal to 0, but his name starts with M and after that anything could be there, then also bonus will be 0 and at the last else. So for the rest of the courses salary will be there and as the column name will be bonus from table name will be employees. So from this statement what I've done, I've selected employee ID and wrote the case statement and the column name will be second column name will be bonus. So when the employee ID is divided by 2, it's an even number, so then bonus will be 0. If employee ID is modulo 2 is not equal to 0, this means it's an odd employee ID and its name starts with M. So then again, as per question, the bonus will be 0. In all other cases, uh, he will get 100% of the salary as bonus. So let's run our code to check. It's taking a bit time. So let's check. Okay. So the test cases are passed. Let's click on submit button. Okay, the answer is wrong. Let's check why. 20309. Okay, order by employee ID. Now let's submit. Okay, seems correct. So they are expecting the employee ID should be in ascending order. So let's move to the next question. So its ID is 627 and its name is web salary. The table name is salary and this is its schema. So we need to write an SQL query to swap all F with M. Okay. And the chain F to M and vice versa. Okay. Note, you must write a single update statement and do not write any select statement. So we need to write the update statement here, in which M gets interchanged with F and F with M. So let's write update, table name will be salary, and we will write set sex column 2 case statement such that when x equal to small m, then it would be F. When sex equal to F, then M. And so let's run our code. So what I've done, I've updated the salary table and set sex value as when sex is equal to M, then update it with F. If its value is F, then update it with M. Okay, all test cases are passed. Okay, so this question is also solved. Okay, so this question number is 196, delete duplicate mails. So we have a table person and schema has ID and email as its column. So we need to write an SQL query to delete all the duplicate mails, keeping one unique mail with the smallest ID. Okay. If there are duplicate emails, we need to keep the email with the smallest ID. Okay. We need to use the delete statement and not the select statement. Okay. In order in order to find the duplicates email ID, we will use the following command: from person group by email. So this this will return this output with the duplicate with minimum ID and the unique statement, but we have to use the delete statement. So here we will use the concept of join. Okay, on column email. So so uh, what we'll do, I will just rectify it. Select okay, select we will not be able to view. So what I will do, I will just open an SQL editor online SQL compiler. I will copy the schema. No, this question. I will comment out this and run insert. Okay. Okay. Now let's comment out all these lines. Select star from percent table. When we will execute this, we will get the table with all the rows. What I will do, I will join this table. P1 join person P2 on column P1 dot id equal to P2 dot id. So when you will execute this, you will get a join. Instead, we will join on column email. Okay, so here inner join will take place, in which join will first john.example.com will first join with this row. With this condition, it will match, so it will write one row. Then it will similarly will do the inner join, and we will get the following result. But here we have a condition that we need to we need to have uh, the email ID with least ID when we are removing the duplicate. So I will keep the condition with p1 dot id less than equal to p2 dot id. So when we will run this, what we'll do here, it's equal, so it will get removed. Here 1 is less than 3, so it will remain. Similarly, this will also be removed. This will also not satisfy the condition. It will also remove. This will also. So we will have this row only left. I will show you why I'm doing like this. Okay. So this is the output, and what I will do. Okay. So what I will do, I will just copy it from here and paste it here. And what I will do, delete P2 from this. So let's run our code. Okay, seems good. Okay, so I will show you what I've done. So as you can see, this row, this query has the following output, and P2 is our this table. So what I will do, okay, so when we will run this query, you will get the following output and it will satisfy the condition. And what it will do, it will delete, what we're doing, we are deleting P2 value. P2 is the person 2, the second data table copy that we've created. So now let's move to the second question. There is another one way to solve this question. I will show you it. It's a bit much more simpler from the condition. So you will stand it better. What I will do, delete from person where id not in. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. I've resumed the video now. So what I will do, this query will return the minimum duplicate id. So here the minimum duplicate id is 1. It will get returned, and what we'll do, we are deleting all the records from the table where duplicate whose id is not present inside this. So this query will return id 1 and 2, and what we are doing, we are iterating through all three records and checking whether 1 and 2 is present, it's present, and 3 is not present. So it will delete the record with id 3. Let's run our code. Okay, test cases are passed. Let's click on submit. Okay, so this solution is also accepted. Let's move to the next question. ID 178 rank scores. So we have a table scores with schema this, and we have to write this query to rank the scores. The scores should be ranked from highest to lowest. Okay, if there is a tie between two scores, both should have the same ranking. Okay, after a tie, okay, so here we will have to use the dense rank function. Okay, okay, so we will write select score comma dense rank. We have to apply over on order by score in descending order from the table name is scores, and after all We have to give a name to it, rank. The column name is will be rank, order by rank. So what I have done, I have applied dense rank over column score. So let's run our code and click on submit. And it's success. So let's move to our next question. ID is 184, department highest salary. Table name is employee, and this is its schema. So we have to write a SQL query to find the employees who have the highest salary in each department. Okay. So one is IT. Okay. So in IT department, Jim has the highest salary, and in sales department, has its highest salary. And Max and Jim have the both highest salary in IT. Hence, okay, Henry. So if there is a tie, okay, here Jim and Max has the tie in IT department. So we have to print both the rows. Okay. So first we need to find out um, a highest salary in each department. Select Max, comma, department ID from table employee group by. So it will, okay, so it will return the max salary and the department ID from table employee. So and now we have to print, okay, select, we have to have a join between these two tables, employee table and department table. Select D will be the department table name and E will be employee table name. So D dot name as department comma E dot name as employee comma E dot salary, because we have three column to output from employee E join department table D where uh, where E dot salary comma D dot department ID in this table, in this subquery. So what I have done, I have made a join on these two tables, and we want the name, department and salary of the individual which has the highest salary. So let's run our code. Okay, seems some issue. Let's check. Okay, join. Okay. Oh, we haven't tried the join condition where e dot department id equal to d dot id. Seems now okay. Again some issue where okay d dot department id in seems okay d dot department id. Where is d dot department id? Where is the issue? Oh, here will be e. Okay, seems the test cases are being passed. So this solution is also accepted. So hope you like this video. Kindly like and subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day.